What is going on, everybody? We are back. What is going on, everybody? It has been a little bit longer than I anticipated, but we're back and we're here. And if you watched my last video, going through my full day of eating at however many weeks out it was, we have competed already. I think we are 2 weeks post-show, something like that. I don't know. I have lost track of the days. But today's video, I'm going to be just going over the show and the days leading up to it, the days following. Probably just going to keep this as a one-clip video and just talk. Hopefully it doesn't go over 15 minutes. I'm hoping for the 10 to 15 minute range. I've got some notes here to keep me on track, but I'm just gonna talk and fill you guys in on what happened. So we'll start from the Wednesday. The show was on the Saturday. Wednesday, like I mentioned in my previous video, I was picking up my buddy from Ontario that was doing the pro qualifier the following weekend after my show. So I picked him up, he was staying at my house, and we basically sat right on this couch and watched movies just about every day, all day, and ate food, trained. That was it. So it was pretty awesome. That whole experience there was something in itself, just kind of living the bodybuilding dream, as one might say. So that was just great. But moving on to more to my show, we started loading me on the Thursday, and I think my max depletion weight was right around 196, I think. So that was on the Thursday morning, and then we started loading me on Thursday, and I will show you what that looked like. I have it here. So that Thursday we did 195 protein, 605 carb, and 65 fat. So a lot of food, but my body soaked it right up. And then for the Friday, let's see, we did 180 protein, 530 carb, and 110 grams fat. And then that was the end of that. And as far as show day went, I just did pretty much, it was like anywhere from 2 to 4 rice cakes with almond butter, honey, every, I don't know, 2 hours, and then closer to show it was maybe every hour. And that was pretty much it for that. We did a burger, 2 fries in between prejudging and finals, and that was it for the food. And then there was some water manipulation and sodium, whatnot, but I'm not going to get into that because then I'm just going through my entire meal plan, and that's not very much fun. But back to the show, we did check-ins on the Friday. That went smooth. My height was at 5'11 and 3/4, and my weight was, I think, 204. Check-ins were at about 2 o'clock, and I had a decent amount of food and water in me by then, and we were 204, which is under the cap, so we were good. And then went straight from there to my tan, and that went exactly how you would think. It felt really weird coming home and looking in the mirror and seeing my body and what it looked like being that dark with that tan. And it was because you're almost like a bronzy gold. It's very interesting. But yeah, that was pretty much that. And then Friday night, was at my coach's Airbnb for a little while, just so he could look at me, and then came home and pretty much went to sleep. Didn't get much sleep because my second coat of tan was at 4 a.m. and about half hour from where they were doing the tans. So I had to get up at about 3, didn't go to sleep till 11, and couldn't sleep, just excited, maybe a little bit of nerves too. Pretty normal. I slept a bit throughout the day on the Saturday, but getting into the Saturday, did the tan, like I mentioned. Then basically I went to my coach's Airbnb straight from the tan, and it was, he looks at me, I eat, I slept for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and repeat all the way up until we had to head to the venue to get things going. And once we got there, it was, we got there real early actually, so scored a nice chair backstage and we could really just chill out. Of course the show was delayed. We got there and the lighting crew just never showed up. Convenient, so we were delayed about probably 45 minutes, which no biggie for us. It didn't really affect anything with me, but it was just kind of annoying waiting, just sitting there for them to set things up, but what can you do? So we went on stage for prejudging, and it was really interesting. I'm not a fan of doing things on a stage, or like public speaking, for example. I'm not a super huge fan of it. I'm not very good at it, and I tend to get a little bit nervous. But it was weird going on stage. I was standing in the line and I was almost like excited, or overly excited and anxious to get out there. It's like, just hurry up this line. I just want to get on the stage. So finally my time came, and went out there and did my 30-second individual routine, and then we started comparisons, and I felt really good going out there. I knew I was nailing my poses. I felt confident, and it was actually better because the lights on the stage are so bright that you really can't see the crowd. I couldn't see anything past like the judges, maybe little silhouettes, but that was about it. So I didn't have to worry about that. But even then, I felt like I was on my own out on the stage, like I just in my own little world out there. So prejudging, I finished up my true novice class center stage, and then following that I went into my open class, which they did it a little bit differently. They only did 2 open classes for classic, so it was A and B. So my class had 14 guys in it, and I made second call out, and I finished that center stage of second call out, which I didn't know. I didn't care about the placings, to be honest with you. It'd be cool, but I didn't care. And then I guess when I got backstage again, my coach said that's the exact outcome he wanted, given the circumstances. That's what he wanted to see. So I was very happy about that, and I was just happy to be there, really. And then, like I said, we went for the burger and went back to the Airbnb and slept for a little while. And then after that, it was pretty much time to go back for finals. And I was feeling really good going into finals. There was no stress the entire day actually, but just going back knowing that the work had already been done. The placings were pretty much decided, unless someone just really blew it in between prejudging and finals. So I was just going back for finals just to have fun. So went out there and I did my 60-second individual routine, which I'm not going to put any pictures or videos on this video, but my Instagram is down in the description, and you can check out, there's some stage shots on there. My individual routine video is on there as well, and then I frequently post stuff regarding the show recently, and I probably will for the next little while, because why not? I dieted for however long, I deserve to post a couple photos. But yeah, so we did finals, and the placings we ended up with were first out of 5 guys that looked great in my true novice class. They were actually, I think I might have been the smallest one on the stage. I was told by multiple people that it was my posing and conditioning that won me that. We really nailed my conditioning. You'll see in some of the photos that it was right where it needed to be. And then, of course, the open class B, we'll call it, I got 6th place, which out of 14 guys in a very good looking lineup, I'm happy with that. Like I said, I don't care about the placings, but I'm more than happy with the outcome of what I got, and as well as just what I took away from it and the whole experience. Just very happy with the way everything went. So then post show, I got backstage and I had no food to eat with me. All I wanted to do was eat. So I'm just kind of sitting there walking around and didn't know what to do with myself. So I just, I found my coach, and then his girlfriend was actually competing in figure in my show. So that was really cool. We saw her go on the stage, she got off, and then we went out for some food. We enjoyed ourselves. I think I had some spinach dip, I had some quesadilla, I got a pasta, and then we had some cinnamon buns, and it was really good. That was really enjoyable. I actually felt not too bad after. I was kind of surprised. I thought I'd feel really sick, but I didn't. So we just enjoyed the night, and then I came back home and kind of just sat at the kitchen table for about, honestly, an hour. I don't think I went to bed till 3 a.m. Just kind of taking it all in and just really sitting with what happened, because you go through a prep for 16 to 20 weeks, all for this one day. So that's also part of the reason why I didn't film anything on show day. I wanted to, but I really just wanted to enjoy the show and really be present in the moment, because it just comes and goes faster than you can blink. So that's why I didn't do any of that. But next time, be different. And then more food talk. The following morning, I went out for breakfast, and fly. I've been trying to kill this fly for 3 days, and it's one of those ones that just really likes to annoy you, and you can't catch it. But anyways, I digress. Where were we? So morning, breakfast. Yes, I got a bunch of food, bunch of pancakes, French toast, waffles, you name it, I got it. And that was really nice. I actually went out with some friends that I hadn't seen in a while, and that was really good to see them. I really enjoyed that. I wouldn't have enjoyed it just going out for breakfast by myself, or just even pigging out at home by myself. It's crucial that you go out with some friends or family and really enjoy the evening with them, or the morning, whenever it may be. So yeah, we did that, and that day went and trained. The pump was pretty crazy. And then just I honestly didn't really want to look at food for majority of the day. I had like 2 meals after that, and then once nighttime hit, my cravings went up through the roof, and against probably my better judgment, I got a bunch of Wendy's. I'm just gonna be honest here with what I ate, because I'm not trying to hide anything. Act like, oh yeah, next day, right back on plan. No, that's not at all what happened. But we will get into that a little bit. So got Wendy's, and that caused some issues. I woke up, my stage weight the morning of the show was 200 on the dot, and the Monday morning, 2 days post show, I woke up, I was 214 pounds. I couldn't put on my shoes because my feet and ankles were so swollen. everything felt terrible. Yeah, it was not a good feeling. And I didn't feel like that waking up one day post show. So probably that Wendy's was a bad call. You live and you learn. So after that, we got back on plan because that was kind of, I got all my cravings out and it was just very uncomfortable feeling. I didn't like feeling that way. So I wanted to get back on plan and just bring things back to baseline, which I think is very crucial that you do. Obviously, enjoy yourself, go with friends. You deserve it, but don't go overboard. The Wendy's was overboard. Go for a nice dinner, get what you want, get a dessert, go for breakfast the next day, then jump back on plan and reel things in. Maybe have a cookie pre-workout or something, or little things here and there. I was kind of doing that, but don't go overboard for an entire week. You can easily ruin an off season in just 1 week. So we got back on plan, and we're doing well now. We're doing really well. Currently sitting at 199.2, which is 0.8 pounds under my stage weight, which is exactly where I want to be. Honestly, I think I almost look better than I did on show day. And I think that's due to just a lot less stress on my body, because we had to diet me into the ground pretty hard. Wasn't like death, but it was an 8 out of 10 for sure. So I think that's caused that. But again, you live and you learn. Do it better next time. So let me look at my notes here and see where we're at. Future shows. Nothing planned. Nothing at all planned. I think it's going to be about a year off season for sure, and we've got big plans. I had a long discussion with my coach at dinner the one night about how that's going to look and how it's going to be different from the last one, and I'm very excited for that. But I don't want to go back on stage and present the same package. I want it to be improved, but preferably unrecognizable when I stand on stage next. And I know that I'm capable of doing that, especially with the way I'm handling this reverse, keeping it on plan and keeping it tight, that we're gonna make some really good progress in the next over the next year, but for sure in the next couple months, things are gonna be really good, and I'm excited for that. But that kind of sums up the entire show experience and what happened. And my current thoughts right now, I'm more than happy. Like I've said many times, I'm more than happy with the outcome of the show, the week leading up, everything that goes into that whole experience. It was the hardest, yet the most fun and rewarding thing I've done. And it's a feeling like no other. You almost can't describe the way it feels, especially when you finally step on that stage and you just know that the work is done. I compare it, I played hockey growing up, and I compared it to that, whereas you kind of have a bit of stress and anxiety leading right into like a championship game. Whereas this, the closer you got 2 days out, my stress went down. And I wasn't nervous because the work is done. If you're not ready 2 days out, you're not going to be ready on show day. So going into the show, I knew the work was done. I'm just there to have fun. We're going there to present what we did, and that's all we can do. So that was really good. Everything about it was just fantastic, and I definitely have that itch now. But like I said, we got to improve and come back better, because we're 200 pounds. My weight cap's 212. We got 12 pounds of size to work with, of true stage weight. So we can make some major major improvements. And then the week with the guys and girl, it was absolutely fantastic. It was just great. So I couldn't have asked for more, and that's pretty much that. I hope I kept this a little bit short. It may be a little bit boring just because I'm just talking. Just wanted to fill you guys in on what's going on since my month hiatus, and that in the future coming up, I have some content ideas, and in the next few days, I have some ideas, some things I want to film, and then I may actually go on a regular upload schedule coming up, depending on what I feel like doing. I'm just having fun with this. But yeah, I think that is going to sum up this video. And like I said, if you want to check out any more stage photos or videos, or just keep up to date with what's going on, my Instagram is down below. So go give that a follow if you would like. And aside from that, we are done here. And let me know if you guys want to see more like just not training stuff, or even bodybuilding related, just like a day in the life kind of thing. Obviously it'll still be a little bit bodybuilding related because that's what I do, but let me know if you just want to see day in the life, stuff like that, more of a vlog style, or what else you want to see. But that's that. So if you enjoyed, give the video a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys next time.